What I often do is I talk to myself as if I were another person in the room, but in reality, this is unnecessary. My thinking process goes much quicker than it takes to articulate every syllable of any particular word. Therefore, I can think much faster than I can talk. Taking full advantage of this would require thinking through feeling, perhaps, thinking through impulse, thinking through intuition. Metacognition, as Joey put it, the process of thinking beyond the limitations of the language. When a baby's born, he cries in every accent and then identifies the accent that he wants to use based on the people around him. And this is very much a habituation of a mentality of thinking. How many things are there to think about in any day-to-day thing? There's really not much to think about in a day. Am I going to get up? Am I going to take a shit? Am I going to go brush my teeth? Am I going to get something to eat? I want to fuck. Very, very limited scope of potential things to think about. Therefore, those of us with low IQs are at a loss. So my goal ultimately after this thing, I'm not going to plan out what I do as I do. If I forget something, so be it. I'm going to think in accordance with, I'm not going to think words inside of my brain ever. Even to the extent when it's necessary for me to plan something, I'm not going to think words. I'm going to try to live in a sense of knowingness rather than a sense of trying to figure things out as if it were some sort of math equation. I think that going through life with a sense of knowing and a clear mind without words rattling around in my head might benefit some space, and it might clear up some space, and perhaps I'll have and when I do this, I find that the question becomes, what will I preoccupy my brain with? And I inevitably am drawn closer to the things that I'm more interested in rather than the everyday mundane things that I'm concerning myself with, i.e. taking a shit, brushing my hair, freaking toothpaste and making food and all of these almost survivalist sort of things. But what do you really want to do when you sit there? And I'm not even talking about being thoughtless. I'm talking about being mindfully tapped in and tuned on. I'll come back to this line of thought, but it's just an idea for now.